So, first of all, for this workshop, I would start out by defining digital literacy. This would give the teachers an idea of what the workshop is going to be about and kind of an overview of why it is so important to be digitally literate. I would explain that it's the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information, which requires both cognitive and technological skills. Um, Next, I would want to address the teacher requirements and mention that there are standards that they need to meet, such as the National Educational Technology Standards, which are for evaluating teachers' knowledge and skills on technology, and mention that there are also standards for students as well. And these standards create direction for effective goals for implementation of educational technology. I would also want to mention that there are other organizations such as Partnership for 21st Century Learning and Common Core Standards that add additional framework for educators to follow when it comes to technological integration into the classroom. Next, I would go on to explain the 21st century skills and why it is so important. I would mention that although students need to know skills such as reading and writing and communicating, there are skills that are unique to the 21st century, such as online communication, social networking, 21st century collaboration, problem solving, and creativity, things like that, that need to be taught to the students for them to succeed in the real life or their workforce. Um, and not only should we prepare our students for the next test or quiz or lesson, but for the real world and for what comes after school, and emphasize that the 21st century skills are a necessity to succeed. Next, I would go on by mentioning specifics on how to integrate technology into the classroom. I would say that technology can help with simple things such as helping report attendance, entering grades, or preparing a worksheet, but it can also help present new information. It can accommodate new learning styles. You can have more one-on-one interaction with your students. It can provide visuals, or there are endless opportunities such as PowerPoint and Keynote. I think it would be a good idea to explain to them or give them specifics on how to do this because it might be a little overwhelming. And lastly, I would definitely want to encourage personalization and creativity because the best thing that they can give their students is curiosity. And how can you do that if you're not passionate about what you're doing? So I think it would be important to emphasize the fact that they can still personalize their lessons and they can still do all the things that they would normally, but technology can just enhance it. There are more tools and more resources when it comes to technology and integrating it into the classroom. So I hope these ideas helped and I hope your workshop goes well.